this weekend's edition of The Play, a feature about Plaza Towers Elementary School. A child still missing after the May 31st storm, but we begin with a story about the possible termination of Redlands Community College president. Now, to fill us in on the details of these upcoming stories in the Oklahoman is local assistant editor Nick Trigakos. Thank you so much for joining me.
Sure.
All right, well, the Redlands Community College Board of Regents has called a special meeting for Monday to discuss the college's current financial crisis and the possible termination, discipline, or resignation of longtime Redlands president Larry Devane. What do we know about this story?
Well, this story started a couple weeks ago when a audit or financial report was released, and it found that Redlands was essentially in the hole about $1 million of unpaid bills. It came about that they had tuition that had been uncollected for years. It really started a mini firestorm, and a lot of questions were asked about how they were handling their finances there. They tried to kind of explain it as just some minor bookkeeping issues, and they were trying to get things straightened out. Well, it looks like things have gotten a little more serious now. They've called a meeting for Monday night, which will have a reporter out there covering that and reporting on it. And one of the possibilities is that the Redlands president could lose his job. Now, we spoke to him on the phone today. He says he will not resign, so it looks like there is some drama ahead on Monday.
Interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a very interesting story. Well, divers were in the Oklahoma River on Friday morning in search of a child's body from the May 31st storm. Now, it's been 3 weeks since the storm. Is there any hope to find 7-month-old Alexis Johnson?
Well, that's the question that everybody's asking. We were speaking to the Oklahoma City Fire Department today, and all indications is that they are probably going to start to scale down the search efforts. They're going to start to rely on some Oklahoma City crews, some river patrol boats that they typically have out there just to keep tabs on what's happening on the river. We're probably not going to see as much of the firefighters combing the banks of the river anymore. Of course, sadly, you're talking about a 7-month-old infant, and with the severity of the rushing water and the level of the water, there's just no telling where she is right now, and I think it's turned into a pretty desperate situation down there.
Oh man, that's heartbreaking. Well, the Oklahoman is doing a big feature about the May 20th tornado that hit Plaza Towers Elementary School. What can readers expect?
Well, this is a really large-scale project that we've poured a lot of resources into. Almost a month of work has gone into this. It's going to have a very extensive online presentation. And what we've done is tried to essentially recreate that day, May 20th, through the eyes of people who were directly involved with Plaza Towers, be it your students there, the teachers there, the principal there, the parents there. And so we'll have a long-form piece in Sunday's paper. I would say, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and sit down for some good reading, and we'll take you through literally minute by minute through that day. Wow. And sort of recreate and restructure that day in the history of Plaza Towers. So it should be a very nice piece.
Very in-depth for sure, and some videos that will accompany that as well.
Yeah, there'll be a big presentation on newsok.com, and so I would encourage people to check out the newspaper and surf online to look at what we have there.
Definitely. All right, well, you can find more information about all of these headlines in Saturday and Sunday's Oklahoman. Thanks for joining us for The Play, where you get tomorrow's headlines today. Thank you so much.